boop.
You,
Okay, this music is
are we
turning
recording
weird.
these sessions or no?
Yeah, I recorded.
Okay.
You sure a problem with me recording them?
I was just wondering. I wasn't sure whether, like, we've been having the players record their own sessions or not.
I don't care. I'm the only GM. There's no reason for me not to record.
Okay. That's all good. If you want to record.
You got
Let's
a problem with me
process it.
recording, goddammit?
No! That's not what I've been playing!
Yeah, sure. Fucking trying to tell me what to do and not to do. God damn it, Jazzy.
No, I'm not. You're putting words into my mouth.
There are already words in your mouth, Jazzy. That's
Yeah,
how you. That's
keep
how you
shoving
speak.
it in there. Stop it.
No.
You know what?
No.
Stop saying this shit.
No, I can't help it. It's who I am. Anyways.
He's the GM. He's allowed to be mean. Anyways.
Even as a non-GM, I still do that. Yeah. So you moved to US. Yeah. Attempting to start your modeling career. How far do you say you've gotten by this? It's you're seeking to advance your career.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that means you get small-time gigs, etc., photo shoots.
Yeah.
A couple of runways. So life in New York, you came to New York, it's a bit faster paced than you were in Nepal. You know, of course, Nepal, you sit in a comfortable place, you're an aristocrat, and that's pretty much what your caste is, how you fucking pronounce it.
Hang on. It's the Kshatriya. I'm probably butchering it, but yes, it's the warrior/politician class.
Yeah, and also the aristocrat class, right? From what I read.
Yes, they
are the higher borns, pretty much.
Yes, the only caste that's above them are priests, which I forget what they're called, but yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, I'd rather not be a priest. That's a lot of work. Yeah. So yeah, you've been. I would say you live a mildly spoiled life, right?
Yeah. I mean, she's had some bias against her because she comes from like a mixed religious family, but her father wasn't around a lot. He was just like a rich businessman. So yeah, she was pretty well off.
Yeah, you had money, you were well off, but once you get to New York, life is faster paced. Everybody looks at you with a different eye, aside from your looks, which is what gets you behind the modeling career. But other than that, everybody here don't treat you the same way. It's harder to get around. You know, I had to get favors when favors due. You had to step on people when people need stepping on. That's just life.
And she'll gladly do that.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Some people might even like being stepped on. Who knows?
It's some people's kinks. Don't judge them.
So let's first runway shoot in a while. What is your stats? You don't have expression as a model. What the fuck is wrong with you? Roll your presence plus expression.
Oh my
striking
God.
looks work. Welcome to being a model. Expression counts.
Fuck! I got one.
You know, it's one of your first runway gig. You're kind of nervous, I'm sure. People just kind of clap, but you can tell by the amount of like photographers like shooting or how loud people get when you walk. It's not as impressive as the other girls, the more veteran type girls, you know. Every so often, you would hear them talk behind your back about how you're so bad at this. You should probably go back to India or wherever you came from. Of course, a lot of these, you know, is bigotry, and also because you're different. And also because you're a competitor in this giant game of modeling careers.
How much time, like, between, like, walks did she have backstage?
I say about 20-ish minutes to get through some people, change their clothing, etc.
Okay. Can I do a perception to see, like, who's the top bitch here so I can try to sabotage her?
Sure.
Can I?
Go for it.
Okay. Perception roll. Oh, fuck!
You can't tell.
I can't see
Between
shit.
the makeup and all the clothing that the designers are putting onto you, you barely have enough time to even look around or get a quick pace of, like, or get a quick drink or anything. Before you're back on the runway, go ahead and roll expression. Again.
I can't.
You can spend willpower if you want.
Hang on. I have fucking willpower.
Yeah, duh.
I have 5. Holy shit.
2, okay. You're getting better at this. You're starting to get used to the catwalk. Through sheer willpower, you want this to be better. You know, you have that attitude. You're going out with it. Come back. You know, same deal. Next girl goes by. She gives you a smug look as you walk by. Goes out. The applause, or the photography, etc. It's louder than yours, but you feel like you're getting there somewhere. You're getting somewhere, maybe. Who knows? Now back
how
to
many
the next
runs?
one.
I mean, how many walks is she expected to do during this?
4 total
show?
for 4 different outfits.
Okay. Like, I want her to, like, pick out a random set of heels that she knows she's not gonna wear and, like, sabotage them
Go for
so
it.
that they'll, like, break during the next person's walk who uses them.
Go for it.
Would that be, like, a crafts roll?
You could, yeah.
Okay. Crafts dex?
Go for it. Craft X. You know how these things work. It's just how fast you do it.
Okay. I'll willpower it too. Why the fuck not? Fuck! My
2.
rolls suck.
I mean, her shoes, yeah.
Mhm.
You cut the strap halfway, about 2 straps. It looks barely noticeable. She wears it. Let's attempt a reflex save. They're anorexic, so let's just make a D3. Alright, so compared to your 2 success at sabotaging them, the strap does break and they trip a bit, but let's roll expression in this modeling world of 56. No, she did not recover. She did not recover from that, as you hear a lot of people go, oh, etc. As she walked back, she has this shameful look on her face, and then she yells at the people who's in charge of the clothing, and then stomps out in a fury.
Kahlidah would just be looking smug before she goes on to her next walk.
Well, such is life. Alright, next walks up.
Shit. I guess I'm just gonna willpower all my fucking walks.
I mean, what other skills do you have? 2? Average. Fucking average.
Such a fucking pleb.
So plebby.
Oh my god. Would I have to use these fucking willpowers if I just had 1 dot in expression? It's just rarely used. I just put everything into, like, persuasion.
I mean, okay, hold up. I'll just let this pass. I'll let you do that on the last one. Why? It's an exit, make it a best. Alright, so you walk back. Couple of them are...
No, before my 4th one, I want to, like, sneak some more drugs.
Oh my
It's
god.
Like some...
Jesus, do you even have drugs on you?
I'm sure there's, like, because I know that's, like, commonly passed around.
Yeah.
So she would probably find some and then, like, sneak it into another girl's, like, water or something.
Roll investigation for me.
Okay. Oh, what's investigation or intelligence?
Wits.
Okay.
Jesus. Alright, you found someone kind of laying around in an open purse. Looks like it's cocaine, you think? You're not sure. It's definitely looks like something that would be narcotics of some sort.
I went to sneak those into some girl's random water bottle.
Oh, okay. Roll a stealth and dex for me.
Okay. I'll roll power again. I'm just gonna use everything.
No, use everything. Alright, 3. Alright, you managed to not be seen while people are busy doing their thing. You sneak into someone's random water bottle. After a few more girls go up, one of them does grab a water bottle, take a long drink from it. And let's roll some rolls, shall we? Let's give it a 3d10. Well, wow. Right when she's about to hit the stage, you just hear her say, I don't think I feel so good. As she kind of stumbles around and she just kind of sits down before you even make it on the runway.
Oh my gosh.
As you hear people in chaos going, okay, who's next on the list? And you get called up. Now, in this, you may, because this crossed my mind not too long ago, you could try maybe persuasion and presence to try to seduce the crowd. It's weird as fuck, but it's something.
Okay.
And you're the worst fashion model ever.
Every time I roll like a pretty decent roll, I get like shit successes.
Okay, well, at the end of the day, you know, it was alright. You get some rise, but not much. You walk back. It's the end of your set. You hear the staff talking about, it's like, this is probably like the worst run show we ever ran. Fuck. Everything's going wrong. Some of the hires are not amazing. Where are we getting these people? One of them's even on drugs.
I mean, everyone is on some sort of drugs in this industry.
Yeah, but too much drugs. There's a difference between too much, god damn it.
Where's their fucking manager?
Alright, so runway, you know, they start removing some makeup, put on your normal clothing.
Is there like some sort of after party for this show?
It will be the most awkward after parties after the shit that happened. So whoever wants to do an after party is like, I guess we go to a club or something.
She'll go to, fuck, how do these shows work? Like, I'm sure there's like people there that all the fashion models like want to try to make connections with.
Yeah, there's fashion designers from all culture.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception.
Yeah, okay. Perception sucks.
Alright, well, in the room there's a couple of magnanimous people. People who work for brand name companies. And then there's a woman in a corner of the room who's sitting by herself. She didn't really pick up. You didn't really pick her up like in your sight at first, but you know, as you look around, they just look so out of place. They're dressed nicely, but they're ignoring the crowds, and all they're doing is just staring at a fabric and thinking. It looks like they're contemplating something, but you're not sure. But they're weird in that sense, I guess.
But are they important? That's the question.
You're not sure because no one wears name tags. It's usually the people who speak loud and talk about how their status in life, etc. That you kind of grasp, you know, where they're from, what company they work for, who they are, their name, etc.
Kahlidah would have like a manager or something, right?
Yeah.
Probably. She'd go find them and then ask like which people she should try hitting up.
Alright, so
Like,
yeah.
not to aim like too high, but like, who should she talk to that she'd have a chance with?
So you got a couple of them. I mean, there's the people from Gucci. uh, God. There's a couple of people from let's see. Let me pull up a list, shall we, of fashion brands.
Oh my god.
I'm bad.
Oh
I'm
jeez,
not.
I'm bad. This is where we need Ron.
Yeah, God
She,
damn it, Ron.
she,
No, it wouldn't be Adidas.
Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein, the female branch. Victoria's Secret. I only know the common names. I don't know all these
I know, and I
obscure
don't know
ones.
shit about fashion actually.
Disney brand. you dress like Disney princess.
Oh no, no, Kahlidah would kill herself.
Finders Keepers. Never even heard of that. Man, there's so many obscure names. Let's go with Z. It's the last letter of the alphabet, right? It sounds cool.
You see.
Z, something Z. Zelda Wong, Zenobi.
I don't know. I think I might have heard of Zenobi.
Zephyr, Zero Limit, 00. Wow, someone got zero interior, zero construction. What the fuck? Some of these people just kind of gave up on names halfway through. Zoe Jordan.
I mean, knowing
Zoe
how fast
Carson,
the fashion industry is, of course they pick like pretty.
Zoo
easy
York,
Joe
Zuzi. Oh, what? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Zucca.
Succa?
Zucca.
Succa?
Yep, Zucca. I meant Zucca, not ZZA.
Hang on. Wait,
Zed.
there was this fashionista. Play that song. That lists a bunch of like brand names.
Oh my god.
Lyrics. Fashionista lyrics. Valentino. Gucci. Gianni.
Jimmy James.
We're overthinking this.
I know, right? Alright, so some obscure brands, some new brand, some well-known brands, and then there's Gucci.
Gucci.
Oh no, I don't know that many.
Okay. Kahlidah would either try to hit up what like one of the newer upstart brands that are like pretty big name already, or like one of the already established big names.
Okay.
Like any representative for that, like she'd like go up, talk to them, maybe hand them her portfolio, let them get her measurements or whatever.
All right. So go ahead and roll me. You don't even have socialize. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, what does socialize ever use? It's usually either like persuasion or intimidation or empathy. Those are like or subterfuge. Those are like the 4 social roles that are like most commonly used.
Socialize when you're in a crowd, when you're in a group of people, and you're just, building your way up in conversation, becoming more and more the topic or the topic starter of conversations. It's what you do when you're at parties.
Every time I like put dots into socialize, it's never fucking used.
Yeah, blame your GMs.
It's like, because we always RP social stuff. We don't have to roll for socialize.
Yeah, it's like Scott's small chats. Chats in general, while if you're trying to get someone to do something, then it's fucking persuasion.
Yeah.
But even if you're in a social gathering, like, you don't really always try to get something out of them. You don't always want people to do something.
Yeah, it's usually just RP'd out with the most of the campaigns I've been in.
I mean, there's a general pool, and then there's you talking, And just like with persuasion, you could talk it out, sure, but then you could also do a roll, just in case. It's one of those systems where, sure, you could RP it, but you could also let the dice kind of help you with it too. Man, you're bad at this. No, I'm joking. I guess we'll substitute it for persuasion and presence.
I mean, I could roll social too and just do a really I'm fine with doing shitty rolls.
Well, I mean, we could do that. Socialize and presence, and I guess we could counter it as you're still not used to the whole crowd thing.
Yeah.
You know, always talking
like,
to people.
she would still have an accent too. And like English is her second language, or more like her fifth or something. She knows several dialects. Just go through. I want willpower.
Oh,
that's not bad.
That's not bad at all. Okay. A couple people do start talking. It was like, "Oh, where are you from?" etc. You know, a couple of girls there that weren't in the show itself, but are all like apprentice to some people who's there just watching it on the sidelines. Would compliment you. It's like, how you get your waist so slender, etc.
She would probably like over glorify like what her diet is, or like how wonderful India, or not India, fucking Nepal, and like all the cool stuff, modeling stuff she's done over there, and like what competitions she's won.
Okay, so
just like a lot of self-flattery.
Yeah, a couple of people was like, "Oh, I wish I could go to Nepal too. Yeah, that sounds awesome," you know. And it's like, just you became an average topic conversation, which is better than nothing.
Yep.
You are at a small group. You do catch a couple of eyes from some designers. Eventually, the lady in the corner does walk up. She has brownish hair, pale brownish eyes, a bit darker in complexion. You're not sure where she's from. Maybe the Middle East, or maybe somewhere along that place, or who knows, maybe she grew up here. But she walks up to you and, you know, feels like she's been watching you through this whole thing, or watching people in general, as well as materials. She sometimes would walk up to people and just kind of look at the material of their clothing. It's really awkward, but eventually at the end of the line, she says, "You're new, right?"
Oh, yes, I am.
Huh?
Why, yes, I am.
Oh, well. It's a bit of experimental, but she looks through her clothing and hands you a business card. It's like, "You're new, we're starting up. We could use some models, I'm sure. We could do great things."
Oh, why, thank you. I'll look into it. Smiles.
And she walks away, all while observing clothing and fabric of other designs.
How old does she look?
She looks around her 20s, like
Okay.
24, 25-ish.
She would, like, when she got the chance, she would probably, like, go back to her manager and ask about the company listed on the card she gave.
Okay, so the company listed on the card, and this is gonna sound fucking typecast as shit. It's called,
No.
it's called Sanguine.
Okay.
Throw your red flags up, folks. It's coming.
Sanguine.
Gee, I wonder why. No,
I wonder. I wonder if
they're a company
happens
of,
to be models.
Nah. They're obviously a company of werewolves.
Oh, clearly.
Clearly. How do you spell sanguine?
I'm assuming That's how you spell it, right?
Yeah. That's exactly what I have in the type bar, but you pressed it in faster than I can.
Would it be, like, since it's, like, how new is it? Like, would it be a name Kahlidah would have heard of? during her time in New York? Or
You heard it
pretty
once or
pure?
twice, but you also heard her upstarting. Your manager also said the same thing. It's like they show a bit of promise. I mean, they have a few lines out, but they're not well known right now. Not as well known as the bigger brands.
Okay, she'd probably defer to the opinion of what her manager would think. Like, should I go for this or no?
I mean, you want to get up there? I mean, sometimes starting at new companies that are starting out could get your names bigger, especially when the company gets bigger. Your name will become a foreship of that company, almost like a a flagship. You know, when they think of that company, they will think of you if it managed to work out. It's a good gamble, but it's also a gamble.
No one else has offered me their card yet.
Nah, everybody else is a bit too snooty to offer.
Yeah. I mean, if she gets no other offers that night, then like she'd look into modeling for Sanguine later. Then.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, through talking with a couple other people, you do get once or twice, but some of them are also upstart that no one heard of, or some of them are general clothesline, where it's meant for clothing for like general stores.
Oh yeah, fuck that. No, she wouldn't want to do that shit.
The Walgreens clothing line.
No, KMS.
even more like,
for
no.
Walmart.
Well, there you go. That's pretty much the rest of the night, aside from some drugs and alcohol that's been passed around, some finger food that.
Oh yeah, she'd definitely be drinking a lot of wine or
and
champagne.
Taking a lot of drugs, right? No, it's up to you. You can take drugs if you want.
She dabbles in a little bit, not too much.
Not too much.
Not.
Roll stamina.
Oh fuck.
How wasted
Is it just straight
got?
stamina?
Let's go stamina and resolve.
Okay, that's a little better.
One, okay. I mean, you can feel it. And some people who talk to you just, you can tell they notice that you're a bit tipsy and also kind of drugged. But you managed to stay sane and not do anything crazy. Or, get too heavily into it. Or, pass out drunk. That would be a problem.
She'd probably be like flirting with like the prettiest girl there.
Roll persuasion and manipulation for seduction then.
Okay. I'm never gonna get above 2 successes. Oh my god.
Let's
Could
roll.
be one of
Hold up. Let's roll your self-esteem.
What's my self-esteem?
They have none. You seduced one. She flirts back. You can tell she's also a bit drunk and also maybe took a bit of drugs too. But she is crumbling in your hands. It's one of the newer models that was on the runway that did not get sabotaged by you.
Mm-hmm.
But she seemed a lot more chill than some of the other models, where there's a lot more cutthroat.
The easy ones, okay.
The easy ones, yes. Congratulations, you got the easy ones.
Yay. She'll take what she can get when it comes to girls. She'd probably, like, near the end of the night, just, like, try to convince her to go back to her room.
With a 2 and her self-esteem of being a 0 success, which is, when I mean self-esteem, I mean resolve and composure. Girl, you thirsty? Yeah.
Yep.
She agrees. Go back, you guys. Do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, we could go through this in minute
No, we
detail.
could probably skim over this. I'm not gonna RP this out over voice.
You sure about that? Wiggles eyebrows.
I'm pretty sure, because I'm just gonna laugh the whole time.
still be the worst sex scene ever.
This is just, yeah.
All right, so yeah, you made
She'll
out.
be happy to end her night on that note.
Yeah, so you made out. You did the deed. You're in your room, and now you wake up in shit.
And fuck shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was no shit involved, but there was some fucking involved. I'm sure.
I'm sure.
I don't have a scene for your room because I don't know how it's gonna be decorated. So just take it.
I mean, it's probably just a hotel room or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Or
but yeah,
Airbnb, some shit.
We're back to this. But yeah, you wake up next morning. The girl you brought home last night is still sleeping next to you.
She'd just go about her morning as she usually does.
Just ignore the naked girl next to you. Gotcha.
I mean, if she's still asleep,
yeah,
she's not gonna wake her up. Like, leave her alone. Let her rest.
Wake the fuck up. I gotta go to work.
It's just like, I had my fuck. Now it's business time. She'd just like check her phone first, see if there's anything she needs to catch up on with work or whatever.
Some message from Dia. Just a couple of things. One of them was, I think I finally found a match that's willing, etc. And she sounds excited.
From her manager?
Yeah, something like that.
She texts back, perfect. When can we set up a shoot?
Oh, not from her manager, from Dia.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
you
still keep in contact with her via Skype.
Yeah.
Your manager also has a couple of shoots that they want you to do. Low-key stuff, mostly for magazines and stuff, but not big spreads.
Okay. Wait, so Dia says she found a match?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Ah shit.
Shit.
Is it too good to be true? Who knows?
Kahlidah would just be like, she wouldn't reply. She'd just let that simmer and probably be like really pissed the whole morning.
Wow. So mad.
Yep. Probably mad enough that like she would not be nice to the girl she brought home.
Oh man.
Yeah, she'd probably, I don't know, kick her out as soon as she woke up. It's like, please leave.
No, she does eventually woke up. Man, I guess you tell her off. She exits your your hotel room crying with her clothing, and mostly just. I assume, do you let her get dressed, or you just chase her out?
Like she's just like, yeah. Can you hurry up and get changed and leave, please? I got work to do.
Congratulations, there's one more drug addict in the world. Man, you're a person.
She's really mean. Oh man.
The problem is, Morth, it's not just a bestie. It's a love interest.
It's not a bestie.
It's a love interest. No shit. Fucking two. But yeah, you go with your day. I don't know what the fuck you eat in the morning. And grapefruit and like water.
She probably doesn't really eat much. She eats coffee grounds at most. But
coffee grounds? Jesus.
Whatever is at the bottom of her fucking cup.
Just like, I'm just imagining like a cereal bowl full of just coffee grounds. But yeah,
she has to be skinny as fuck for this like really abusive fashion industry, don't you know? Her breakfast is probably cocaine. No, she doesn't do like super hard drugs like that.
I do like cocaine.
What's a fucking cocaine!
Just a mixture of coffee grounds and cocaine. That sounds like the breakfast of champions.
Shit. Did have a character who would do that. But not this one.
But not this one.
Not this one.
Definitely not this one.
She's a little more concerned about her body than most of the characters.
Who knows? Doing a lot of drugs makes you super skinny too. Like
Yeah, that's true.
bone skinny.
But, I don't know, she'd probably have maybe one fruit on her way to work or something.
One fruit.
One avocado toast.
Oh God. All right.
That's
well,
what you would totally eat, though.
you eat. You go to work. You know, your manager sits down, talk to you about what you're doing today. Let's introduce her as names, please. All right. Nice. I give that 4 out of 5.
Thanks. Reina. That's a good name.
What name? Rhea?
Reina.
No, Reyna.
Why not Reina?
Because that's a character from Chernobyl that is pretty. There's notoriety with that name with us.
Okay.
Let's name her Olivia.
Olivia. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. You get some you understand some notoriety. Now.
Wait.
She fucked a gargoyle.
She fucked a gargoyle?
Yes, she did.
She fucked a rock dick?
Yes, she did.
With a monocle? What?
The gargoyle had a top hat and a monocle.
Okay.
But you know what? That's there. This is here. Yeah. So Olivia, your manager, she's been working with you since you started this career. She attempts to guide you every now and then, or tries to. A bit more of a newbie into management for models also, so that's probably why you got paired up. No one's gonna no one's gonna be able to get you like a full-on professional, full-on manager.
Yeah,
So
until I get my name bigger.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
she's just almost as new as you are, maybe a bit more experience in the world around here. Just a wee bit.
I gotcha.
So, yeah. So you got photo shoot at 3 o'clock. Oh, there's this one small photo shoot over at 11 a.m. Some designers want you to try on some clothing at about 4. That's pretty much it. Fortunately, I wish I could say you were booked more, but we gotta take what we can get.
Shoot not. Do they want me to do my own makeup or?
No, they'll have makeup available. It's all good. Did you eat anything yet? Just I don't want you to faint during shoot or anything. That would be bad. Okay. She has you a bottle of water. It's like drink. Keep yourself hydrated.
Hydrate, bitch.
Hydrate, motherfucker.
Yep. She take the water bottle. All right. Let's go to my first shoot then. Let's prepare for that.
Alright, go to your first shoot. Fucking... they have you come in, you do your makeup. They put on some clothes. I don't know how best to describe putting on clothes in a more fanciful detail. Okay, hold up, I got this. They garbed you in rich colored clothing made from the finest of materials.
Okay, no, you don't have to do that, please.
Yeah, but the materials is like cotton or something. You're not quite sure the difference between any materials unless they say so, I guess. I don't know your knowledge on clothing.
Wait, do they
aside
actually
from
look
wearing-
nice or just look tacky as shit?
They
Because if
look-
it's tacky
they look
as
nice,
shit,
looks
then
like
she
for-
doesn't want to wear that shit.
It looks nice. It's meant more for the autumn line that's coming up. You know, autumn's coming up, etc. So it's longer sleeved. It looks more for looks, but it has some, guess, wind resist. But it looks nice. It's black. You can wear some
Emo.
jewelries and stuff. It's cool. But yeah, can't see. Shut up, Morph. God, squandering me and shit. But yeah, so you put on makeup, etc. You get to the photo shoot. Now, so where's that expression stat?
Oh wait, I get my willpower back, right?
Yeah,
Right?
because you rested,
Yeah, bitch.
and you also
Yeah.
blocked.
I need it so bad. All right, expression and presence.
Expression and presence. 2.
To suck Kali. Fuck.
But yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, there was no complaints, but you didn't get anything. You don't get major applause either. It was normal. You took your photos, you know, they tell you, etc. during the photo shoots, like more motion this way or look this way, etc. But you did what you can for that and walked. You know, photo shoot's done by like an hour before your next appointment for the next one. There's food and stuff lying about, water. Always
What
water
kind
because
of food? Because she's picky.
you're fruits, veggies, couple of finger crackers and stuff.
I don't know. Maybe she'd get a few carrots and celery. That's it.
And use
Before
them
going
as,
to her next shoot.
and use them as weapons.
Yep, gonna shave that carrot into a carrot knife.
But yeah, alright, you pick up some fruit. Your manager provides you a water bottle every now and then. Your manager seems really keen on not having you faint from exhaustion or anything.
Oh, what a good little slave.
Yeah, and you're just wasted on her.
She'd be staying hydrated though. Like, water doesn't have any calories. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. So, you know, you go in the car to next shoot. Same deal. Different place, same business.
Hang on the way there, can she check like Dia's Facebook and shit? Just like social media stalk her
Go for
to see
it.
see what this boy she's engaged to looks like.
Roll thy investigation.
Fuck.
You try checking her Facebook page, but you can't really find anything of him. Just her talking about it and a couple of selfies every now and then.
She's just gonna hit the not soft block, something. She doesn't want to see any posts from her.
All right, so you you lock your phone. That's pretty much it.
Mute on Facebook.
Mute the Facebook. All right.
Continue simmering over it.
All right. Simmering over it. You go to the next
Yep.
photo shoot. Now, how does this play with your personality? Expression one. Dude, is Kahlidah the type that would show her emotions?
If she's salty, yeah, kind of.
Oh, how salty are you?
It's just like kind of snappy. She'll get impatient if like the people she's in the shoot with aren't moving fast enough, or they're really slow, or they're asking her to retake a lot of shoots. Then
Well,
she'd like be kind of pissy about it.
Let's see how that does, because you're salty at this moment. Expression plus presence -1.
Okay. I'll use another willpower. Oh shit!
Nope.
Can I wait? Do we get extra XP if we choose to crit fail?
No.
Oh, fuck!
You don't get to choose here. Well, yeah, you do, actually. This is GMC. You actually get a beat for it.
Yeah, boy. I'm crit failing.
Alright, you crit fail. Don't want to photo shoot. You feel the heels for these shoes aren't as stable as you feel it snap and you trip forward and kind of crash into a couple of the lights that are used to prop the background. Take
bashing. Two bashing.
2 bashing? No. We're letting the dice decide.
Okay.
What does the dice say? 2 bashing. Yeah, you take 2 bashing.
I called it.
As you know, your forehead's bruised. I think you're kind of bleeding a bit, but not much.
She'd be like, "What the fuck?" Then like start throwing a tantrum about like how flimsy these shoes are and like who's responsible.
All right. Would you like to roll the intimidation presence check?
Yes.
All right, go for it.
I'll willpower it, even though I'm gonna call it. I'm probably gonna get 2 suck. 3 suck. Okay.
3 suck. More than 1 more. All right, so let's roll the crowd. Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
God.
Alright, so everybody's afraid of you. They're trying to calm you down. Your manager's in the corner trying to talk to people. It's like, oh, she's having a bad day. She's having a bad day, please. And,
She's gonna want compensation for this.
No.
That was not her fault. The shoe broke. It shouldn't have broke. This is a flimsy shoe. You guys shouldn't be selling it.
So someone does come up. It's like, just keep the jewelry you have for the clothing. Just keep it. Just go. Just leave, please.
She'll just storm out. She won't even give back the clothes, whatever clothes she's wearing either. She's going back to the car.
The manager comes in a car after like 5 or 6 more minutes. It's like, all right.
I want to leave.
Oh, okay, next place. And she's just kind of rubbing her temple, staring at her.
I'm so
pad.
sorry, Olivia. Oh my god.
Just trying to see a room. So because we kind of left there early, we there's gonna be a long time in between the next one. They're just putting on clothes. It's fine. There's not really a photo shoot. They just want to measure you and see, you know, what clothes you look good in for next runway. But we have time to burn. Would you like to go anywhere? Somewhere to eat? Maybe somewhere.
I want to go back to my apartment now.
Okay. Okay. Driver, can we go back to your apartment, please? So you know you get back.
She will not be talkative either on the ride there.
Don't worry, your manager is just kind of keeping quiet too.
Good.
You could tell she also does not like being yelled at. So.
Oh, this poor lady.
You get to your apartment. The car parks out front. Oh, not apartment. Hotel.
Whatever it is models live in, I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know. I'm not a model. If it was a model, I wouldn't be here. I'm too busy not eating.
You'd be getting swole.
Male model for Chippendale calendars. Yes.
You just eat raw eggs for breakfast.
I eat raw eggs for breakfast, followed by beer. But yeah, yeah.
She'd just probably try to chill out in her room, and spend most of her time on like her phone or laptop or something. Maybe bit like salts to one of her other model friends in the city. Like, oh my god, can you believe this fucking happened? My face is ruined.
You get messages from Dia also saying, like, why won't you talk to me? Like, what's going on?
She, like, how much time does she have before, like, the
You have
next
like
thing she...
an hour or so.
Okay, she would, like, take her time with responding.
Jesus.
And ignore it at first. And be like, what do you expect me to say?
At least...
That's what she...
she would just say, at least congratulate me or something. I know we didn't really leave off in an interesting term before we started talking together again, but like at least try to be happy for me.
She would just type back, congratulations, period.
God, the period, the most aggressive thing you can do in messaging. How dare. But yeah, she's like, fine, if you don't want to talk. She stops messaging after that.
If she was like on her laptop messaging like Dio for like Facebook or something, she'd just like slam her laptop.
Slam. Well, the laptop slammed. But yeah, about an hour passed by. You try to calm down. How calm do you wish to be? How calm do you calm? What do you do to calm down other than just vent your frustration?
She needs her lady juice, as in alcohol.
Oh my god.
Time to go wine mom mode.
Roll resolve and stamina. See how much you drink.
It's just creepy.
Lady, yes, you heard correctly.
Yep, that's exactly what I said.
One success. You are wobbly, but not out of commission.
Okay, she'd be chiller.
Okay. Well, you get back to the car. The manager kind of looks at you. You hear a sniffing sound. Were you drinking?
No. I'm fine. Let's just go.
Oh, okay. A car takes you to the next place. You go in, it's like a clothing studios. It's around 3 p.m. They have a lot of materials lying around. They're just kind of, you see someone talking to your manager in the back. They're just kind of whirly putting on clothing on you. There's pins involved, etc.
She probably wouldn't be talking much. She'd just go along with whatever they're putting on her.
Okay.
It's just a good distraction for now.
But after like 30 minutes to an hour pass by, depending on how many clothing, etc., I'm sure. You got your set for a runway, and that was the last thing of your schedule for today. Cool.
Yeah.
Woo.
She'd probably like talk to her manager a bit about like what else is on her schedule, and probably talk about contacting Sanguine.
Okay.
And see if they could schedule something with them.
Manager checks plans. Like that's pretty much all we have for today. Tomorrow's looking kind of empty too. One person, once you did cancel with us, for some reasons. And for Sanguine, I'll try talking to them today. Just go home, rest, just relax. You'll be fine, I'm sure.
Thank you. That'll be all.
Okay.
Actually, she wouldn't want like maybe go home for a little bit, but then like see if there's like any parties going around in New York,
Oh.
hosted by like some model
Okay.
or something.
So, you take an Uber? Because company car.
Yeah, she
Okay.
probably would.
Take a taxi, come.
Or
Alright.
an Uber, probably. Yeah, or Lyft.
Does one have streetwise?
Yep.
Alright, roll streetwise and wits.
Gonna get fucking lost.
Man.
I'm
You
fucking lost.
You have to look around. You don't know where any major parties are. You're used to being driven around, both in Nepal and here, to a point where you don't even really know where anything actually is. You realize it's a wonder how you made it to the agency in the first place. But unless you have a destination, you can't call an Uber, and a taxi will probably drive you up the wall and cost of just running around.
I mean, she'd
Would you walk at that point?
probably. Well, she'd probably check like social media to see if like there's anything like happening tonight, like posted by anyone. And otherwise, now she'd just stay at home, drink some more.
Drink some more. Well, in your failed attempt to find a social gathering, you stayed at home.
Time to drink. Go upgrade to vodka and.
A vodka and gotcha. Some more lady juice, yes.
Yep. And then probably cry. And then drink some more.
Damn.
And then maybe watch like. No, she wouldn't watch cat videos. She actually hates animals. I don't know what she'd watch for entertainment.
What would she watch for entertainment? Porn? I don't fucking know.
Trying to think. She'd probably watch like fucking YouTube makeup videos or whatever. There you go. Look at Instagram. Maybe take a couple of pictures of herself and post that. Like after she stopped crying, she'd like pretty her face back up. There you go.
Oh, well. Sometime through the night. I'm not sure how coherent you are. Let's make a resolve and stamina to be coherent.
Okay, do I get any penalties?
Nah, no penalties. You are mildly coherent. You can hold your alcohol at least. Through this whole thing, we realized that Kahlidah can actually hold her alcohol, surprisingly. It's just still a bitch. But yeah, middle of night, say around like 10-ish p.m., you get a call. Unknown number.
Ignore. It's unknown.
If it's unknown, okay.
If they're important, they'll leave a voicemail.
Alright, well, voicemail does come up.
She'll wait a couple of minutes before like reaching over it and listening to it.
Once you reach over to it, all you get is you done fucked up. No,
That was the next plot point of this tutorial, and you missed it, bitch.
how dare? Nah. It's you hear the woman speak again. Same one you met on the runway thing. She just tells you, all right, talk with your manager. You made an appointment. We will be conducting a meeting with, maybe some clothing fitting. Discuss over the terms of potential work. Say tomorrow, 8 p.m. And address follows. I'm not going to get into address because I don't know where anything in New York is.
Me neither. I've never fucking been there.
But yeah, that is the voicemail.
Okay. So it's already, the appointment's already set up and everything.
It's between the 1st and 2nd Street of nowhere.
First Street.
It is on the crossroads between hopes and dreams. There's actually a street over here. It's down at Corona, there's a street that me and Leon drove to one time where it's a crossroads. The street are hopes and the other one's dreams.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, this is actually a thing? The fuck?
I'm not surprised someone would do that. Well, if the appointment's already set up, she's not gonna call back because she's pretty drunk and she doesn't want to make a bad impression over the phone. So she'll pretend she's asleep and then meet them in the morning. Also, can we do a bathroom break?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Get a
Be right
bottle.
back.
So how's Peanut Gallery doing?
Meh.
Eh?
Good. Hi, Dark.
Hello.
Dark kind of came
Hi,
in.
Dork.
Hello, Doc. How you doing tonight?
I'm actually at the house my brother is going to be staying in for college, so I'm helping him move.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm
cool.
staying.
Fun times.
Yeah. So I'm in the kitchen right now because it's quiet. Because it's like the AC is slow as fuck, so it's hot as hell upstairs.
Oh, that sounds like my kind of part.
Oh boy.
It's a house. It's a townhouse. So.
Shut up, you're a townhouse.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, Morph. You're my townhouse. We host parties in it.
I'm pretty horrible at parties, but sure.
My parties are pretty horrible too. We just whenever like me and my friends party, it's not really a party. It's just, we sit down, play games, and like eat chips or something. We don't really
Beer
party.
pretzels in a game.
That doesn't
Yeah.
constitute as a party.
That's
It's like a
It's a
get
good
together.
time.
it's like a
Clearly,
party
I've
of
been
four.
partying wrong my
Yeah,
whole life.
right. That's how we party. A party is literally just a gathering of people.
Yeah.
Having
So-
a good time.
Having a good time. Having a good
Awesome.
What's
Well-
up?
Huh?
What's up? You said
Huh?
also. You said also, goddammit, now speak your piece.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You better, you better
You're not
fucking
sorry.
apologize.
I'm not sorry. You called me out. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. Everything's a lie.
You're
It's all lies.
Life is a lie.
I just realized something. I'm pretty sure first through like 22nd or something like that. I think that might be Brooklyn.
What are you talking about? Why the
New York.
Why the fuck would there be a clothing studio in Brooklyn?
I have no idea.
I don't know anything about New York.
if
so none of
anything, it
this
would be
makes
in Manhattan.
Any sense to me.
Oh, okay. So how I always thought New York is there's Harlem, which is kind of in the ghetto area, and then Brooklyn
Yeah.
kind of extends from there, yeah. And you get like,
Fuck.
which is like
Why?
the more common middle area, and you get to Manhattan, which is like the more rich area. You alright, by the way?
Yes, I'm fine. I just spilled blood everywhere.
What?
Why? Why do you keep bumping everything?
What?
It's not.
You always bump into anything and like hit your chair and fall off your chair and all that fucking shit.
And you just
Oh,
spill
no, I'm-
blood everywhere. Oh my god.
I'm,
Blood
Why?
from what?
Oh, for the blood.
I'm playing up in the background. I just knocked.
No, never mind. Terrible joke.
Oh, there she go.
There's Morph. She disappeared. Gone all
Oh,
dramatic.
Who?
Spilling-
I disappeared. I'm gone.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
gone.
you're very quiet.
Your voice just kind of like faded
Oh,
off in
what?
the distance.
I'm being very loud. I'm right here. Do I need to like start eating my microphone again?
It's fine.
Please.
Fine.
It's
Check
fine
your
now.
channels.
You're good. You're good.
now.
Oh, Jazz is back.
Because I swear to God, if I have to eat my
I'm back
mic,
from peeing.
if you keep
I also have.
Dreaming silence.
keep having to do the fucking consume the microphone.
Consumed by mic.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm going
yeah,
silent again.
Damn it.
As soon as I can figure out how to get out of the game. Okay, there we go.
Work.
Bye.
That was a train wreck. Yeah. Jesus.
What did I walk back in?
You walk back to everybody just chilling, and then like, fucking Dark is trying to yell at people to mute, and it's the most amazing train wreck I've ever seen. Oh, welcome back.
Hello. I'm ready
Are
to
you?
get to fucking die soon.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
not gonna die yet. There needs to be some leeway, or else it's not enjoyable. You know, there's a foreplay to death.
Yeah, you gotta build up to it. Are you?
Unlike a fucking Doom's case where he pissed off the vampire to insta kill him. That was amazing. Jesus.
GG. No re. Actually, there is, but you're not gonna be living anymore.
Yeah, you're just kind of dead. Dead inside and dead outside. But, yeah, next day rolls around. Manager comes pick you up for some photos. She's 10 a.m. There's one at 2 p.m. and then there's 8 p.m. With Sanguine.
Okay.
Or just at 9 p.m. Doesn't matter. 8 or 9. Honestly, doesn't matter.
I already forget. I'm bad at memorizing shit.
And this is why you're not a manager. God.
Yeah, exactly. I hire people to do this shit for me. I'm just supposed to stand around and look fucking pretty. That's my job.
Be a bitch, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Fuck. Wish I could be paid to do that shit. Get out of here, Morph. You're blocked.
you're blocked.
Well, she'd make herself look like she's not hungover, and that she totally wasn't drinking last night. Like, she'd
So, a
look
lot of
as flawless
foundation-
as possible.
a lot
Try
of
to cover
foundation
up that
makeup.
bruise that's on her forehead.
Alright, foundational makeup. Let's go with fucking makeup's also expression. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I don't usually use expression in campaigns.
Oh, just welcome to my campaigns. I use a lot of things.
I've never played a win campaign before.
It's pretty easy. You just do whatever the fuck you want.
I will willpower it because I get my willpower.
Expression, and let's go Dex because it takes some coordination.
Okay. Wait, what the fuck's my dex? Oh fuck. Okay. 2 suck.
2-6. That's average. Okay, so good enough to cover the bruising, unless you know the makeup gets wiped off. You put some foundations under the eye, some
Setting
eyeliners.
spray.
Yeah, tanning spray. Just
Setting spray, not tanning spray. She's already fucking brown.
Exactly. That's why I was confused by you saying tanning spray, or at least I
I said
thought you said.
setting spray.
Yeah.
You spray it with like shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hairspray. Sometimes it's like actual. I don't know. I'm not a makeup expert.
You put hairspray on your eye?
Hairspray does help like set your foundational makeup.
Oh, okay. Did not know that.
Yeah. A lot of drag queens do that.
Oh, I'll keep that tip whenever I decide to become a drag queen in life.
Yeah, there you go. You got your drag queen tip of the day.
Well, I was always pretty confident about my legs. wear some mini skirts. That'll be good. But yeah. So you do that. You look fine. You look in the mirror. It's hardly noticeable.
Oh shit! You know
What's
what
up?
I've been forgetting to apply? Fucking
What?
striking looks. I hate myself.
Oh my god! I even told you in the beginning. Apply striking
Oh
looks.
what?
Man,
Oh
you're
my
bad
god,
at
I'm
this.
so fucking dumb. Holy shit! I could have been adding 2 dice this whole time.
Yeah, instead
Fuck!
of burning willpower, because you're.
I know.
You're a schmo.
Fuck. I'm so
God.
fucking dumb.
All right. Well,
Alright, now I know.
first photo shoot. You know what to do. Add striking looks. Goddamn, present expression.
Wait, president expression. I'm
Oh.
gonna willpower it to see what I'll.
+2 for
fucking-
striking looks.
Yeah. 3. Hang on. Gotta do math. Fuck. 8. Oh my god, I can't get more than fucking 2.
I mean, it's better than your last photo shoot. Let's just say. All right. Well, it was a common day. I mean, they tried to take and capture your natural beauty, but you know, it just went on like normal. Everybody says thanks. Your manager takes
Thanks,
you
you
to...
bitch.
What? What? What you
That's
say?
out of character.
What? How dare?
Alright.
Yeah, there's food like usual. It's just normal, except this scene is more of a tropical scene. There's some swimsuits, etc. Your manager tells you, okay, well, you got a lot of time in between. We could, do you have a place you want to go to pass time or anything?
Not really. What do you recommend?
Are you hungry?
No.
No? Oh gosh, I haven't taken a break or anything in a while. I don't know anymore.
What is... Poor Olivia. Oh,
Let's
she's
get,
trying so hard.
I guess we could go pier side. I mean, I heard, the ocean's supposed to calm the nerves, I guess. Just at least staring at her or something. I don't know. You got some
Are you
seafoods?
hungry? We could stop at some place and I can get a mimosa or whatever.
Okay, okay. What do you recommend? What, let's,
Fucking Google Maps breakfast place with a that serves $5 mimosas or some shit.
$5 mimosa.
No, that's a thing.
I never had a mimosa.
It's just orange juice and vodka. Or no, not vodka, champagne.
That would probably be why I never had one.
Yep.
Um,
Don't look at me, who's totally had one. Eh.
probably any place that has a bar in it. So, yeah. So
No, like there's some, like Sherry's, I know, serves them. Probably, maybe Denny's? But Kahlidah would want to go to some place that's a little more classy. Like, it's a breakfast alcohol drink.
breakfast alcohol drink. Interesting.
Yeah.
That is a breakfast. There's a breakfast alcohol drink. But yeah,
Yeah.
okay. You go someplace. Don't even need to name a name. I am done with coming up with fake
You
names.
don't need to go. It's just like, it's probably like a 4 or 5 star restaurant. Just
Yeah.
go with that.
All right, somewhere along that line, you go in. You know, there's like a bar there. There's tables. She sits with you, and it's like, oh, the company's paying for it, so don't worry about the money. Just order what you want. Just take care of yourself.
She's just gonna drink the mimosa. She's not gonna order food. God.
Olivia, you see Olivia just orders like maybe 2 pancakes and toast, just carbs. Nothing but carbs.
that would look disgusting to Kahlidah. But she won't make an issue of it. She'll probably not really acknowledge that Olivia's there, just be like on her phone texting the whole time probably.
I mean, there's a reason why she's only eating carbs, because she needs the energy to deal with you. But yeah,
Actually, can she do a little more research on Sanguine, since
Sure.
that's gonna...
go for it.
What do I roll?
Let's do a. Oh, it wouldn't be. You don't have computers, so I'll throw it out the window. Social media is normal nowadays. Let's do.
Oh god, I had one character who had nothing in computer, and then he couldn't like research anything on social media because he sucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna say social media and stuff were like so normal, but like perusing through the like interwebs or trying to get to deep webs or something is gonna like be a computer.
Yeah.
role. But,
Yeah, that makes sense, but
if it's just a normal anybody can do it stuff, I'll just have it be like investigation or an academics check. So in this case, since you're trying to look for something and not actually like learn something about things academic wise, I'll have it be an investigation and wits roll.
okay. Willpower. Holy fuck, best success!
Holy
All
fuck.
night.
Alright, well, so you look through their stuff. There's not much on the front page, but as you look into it, they're known for making really nice clothing, like out of really good material. Known for comfort as well as the looks of it. and
Okay.
they get a lot of good. Their interviews are pretty good on spot about what they do. Is they're looking for, they're starting up. They are, trying to hybrid function as well as comfort with the looks made from the more expensive materials, and their president apparently has a keen eye for how materials work, etc.
Okay. Could she try to research, like, see what models have worked with them before? Like, whether there's any, like, pretty, like, names Kahlidah would probably know, or nah? Just, like, known, like, people who aren't really that important.
I mean, when you look them up, there's a lot of people who you don't know their names yet. Most maybe because they're a starting company, but they don't really last long. They only have like one set. You're not sure it was from the demand of the company or they just
Mhm.
left because they found a bigger company. But all the
Okay.
pictures of the models that wear their clothing line looks gorgeous. They look better than some of the brand name clothing lines.
Okay. That would intrigue Kahlidah. So she'd be probably a little bit in a better mood about going with this new startup.
One thing you caught that since you look into the company itself, and this might piss your character off in a way, is it says something about the president being from Renjikuf cast from around the fucking Kathmandu area also.
That's lower caste than
Yeah, they're
right.
they're, they're
Which
fucking
they're-
close dries.
Wait, are they the lowest ones or like?
No, they're one of the lower ones. They're close dryers.
She just kind of like grimace at that. Shoot, like that's the founder, right?
Yeah, that's the founder.
Okay.
Someone raised up in
Well,
the world.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. She probably wouldn't shake their hand if she ever met them.
Just be disgusted with it far
That's
away.
Sorry. Like, I don't need your peasant filth on me.
How rude!
Yeah. There you go. At least he's not an untouchable. Because in that case, like, no one wants to be touched by an untouchable.
They're called untouchable for a reason. Duh.
I mean, like, it's actually pretty fucked up. If you were a woman and you were widowed, you become basically an untouchable. And, like, it sucks.
So the husband dies, you're fucked.
Especially if you were in an arranged marriage, like from birth. Like some kids, their spouse is already determined before they are born. And if like your spouse happens to die when you're fucking 8 years old, then you become an untouchable, and then your family fucking abandons you.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really fucked.
There is no support for orphans, I see.
There was a movie I watched about it. It was really tragic. Anyways, that's going off topic.
Kevin Costner and the Untouchables.
No, not that one. I forget what it's called. It's something having to do with water.
Gandhi and
It's
the
like
Untouchables.
No, it didn't have fucking untouchables in it. Shut up, Win.
Anyways,
It's fucking-
after your breakfast break, Olivia, she takes you to the next place. Same deal. Go ahead and roll. I mean, it's pretty much your day-to-day life.
Yeah. Should I roll through again? I think I've only got 2 left. Nah. I'll save it for when she
Remember,
goes to
striking
sleep.
looks.
I know. I'm not gonna fucking forget.
Mm-hmm.
5 is an average roll. Oh, there we go.
You got
Give me that
one
one.
higher. After your
Holy shit.
your breakfast drink, you feel a bit better. You know. Yeah. This time you actually managed to excite the photographer a bit. I mean, he's smiling, he's telling you to do poses, the full spread. You know, they were happy enough with the result to give you some of the clothing and accessories they have,
Oh,
and
nice.
not out of anger this time is to get instantly get you out, but in a more nicer way.
Yeah, to come back later.
Yeah.
She'll gladly accept it, and she'll be like, her mood will seem like it's a total 180. It's not really, but like on the outside, she's just like a lot more friendly and much more smiles. And yeah.
Okay. Well, in the car, Olivia does mention something about it, saying, "Oh, that's good. And you're talking to people. Everybody seems happy. Everything's fine. Just keep that up, and we'll be good. And you'll make your big break."
Like in the car, she'd be dropping that aside and be like, "Yeah, okay, let's go on to the next one now."
Okay. Well, you can do that.
I'm sorry, Olivia.
But yeah, after spending a day, eventually gets to the 8 p.m. Time. She drops you off, goes in. It's a building, but not like a huge skyscraper or anything. It's like maybe 2 or 3 story building.
Mhm.
It's somewhere in Manhattan. There's a sign that's a Sanguine out front. Nice.
Is it
red
all in like
neon.
blood red?
Cursive
blood
red
red
neon.
letters.
Yeah. Blood red. There's even
Blood,
blood
blood.
dripping. You sure? You're not even sure. Is it real
Oh,
blood? Is it
man.
neon blood? I don't know anymore.
Yeah, it's sexy.
It's
Blood.
blood. I want to suck your blood. Blah blah. But yeah, you get there. The receptionist greets you. Your manager speaks up saying, "We have an 8 p.m. here. Someone's expecting us." It's like name, and she gives your name, Kahlidah.
Nuha.
Kahlidah. And it, like looks around. It's like, "Oh yes, right this way." And she shows you to the back room. As you look through the back room, there's murals and like just fancy paintings. There's the rug is like red, like a
Aesthetic.
red lined rug. Aesthetics. The walls are painted kind of black. Of course, we gotta get this edgy look. Duh, vampires.
Yeah.
There's no normal vampires. They're just like normal things.
No, you gotta be outrageous.
You gotta be outrageous.
Just
and
you gotta
edgy.
fit the stereotype.
There's you can see some of the Nepalian like instruments along the walls, like the horns and shit. Just kind of for decorations.
Oh, she'd appreciate that little cultural touch.
Other than that, you see pictures of past models, some clothing that's like in displays. So they got this place decorated with how they want people to feel and look when you enter.
Oh, she'd patiently wait.
As you walk through, one elevator trip up to the 3rd floor. I was gonna say stairs, but I feel like a lot of people will be too above stairs when they work
We
in
use
this industry.
fucking elevators as rich people.
Yeah, duh. God.
Or escalators. There's these stairs bullshit.
Yeah, escalators are great because when they break, they don't just break; they turn to stairs.
Yep.
They're the
Or
best.
the elevator, it turns into that Shyamalan movie, Double.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, so yes, red water fountain, definitely. You know, it's actually food coloring.
It's wine. Wink. Wink.
Wink, wine, water
Red
fountain.
wine.
That's gotta be expensive as shit.
Probably, yeah. But when you're living in fucking New York City, you gotta be rich as fuck.
There's a bit of glitter in there to make it look nice.
No, you fuck. It's an edible glitter. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's the little
Fuck
gold
yeah.
shards, you know, that's
Oh, it'd be like that one, like
Little
sparkly alcohol, like
Yeah.
Benique.
yeah.
There you go.
This-
Space alcohol.
The stuff that is not really hazardous to you, but it does give you tiny cuts in your stomach to make you get drunk faster.
Oh my god.
That's what they're for. I mean, other than that, it's not like full on deadly. Flicks
Yeah.
forward, yeah.
Red
but
and gold. That's
You get to the top floor. It's darker. You see some of the lights are dimmer than others. As you walk through, there's more display cases of past clothing of various types, from winter, summer, autumn, etc. Materials.
Wait, this is like
the third floor.
in-game time is like the same as real time, right?
Now, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, even in game right now is exactly the time it would be for me, which is 8:20.
I mean, so
I mean,
we're in the same time fucking zone when.
Oh, are we? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. So 8:20.
fucking
Yeah,
north of
we're if only this was, when we were in New York and keep the same time.
Yeah,
Of
well,
course,
if
that's
it
how
were New
works.
York, then it'd be like fucking
It would
11:20.
be 11:20. Yeah, but okay. You get there, decorated, dimly light, yes. You can smell a bit of, like, how new fabric smell?
Mhm.
It's like a bit of, sometimes, depending on various smell of what the company uses as the fabric smell, the materials of the fabric smell, you can smell a bit of lavender. There's, that's pretty much it. There's not really any other smells. They keep this place clean.
Okay. It's
walk
nice and
through,
fancy. She
there's-
can appreciate the aesthetic and not taking any shortcuts with their looks.
You walk.
Like, she respects that.
That's good. Just get you respected. Because you're a bitch. No, I'm joking. You walk through to what looks like a one-way mirrored wall of glass with a door in it, and get to it. I guess your manager opens the door for you, and you step in.
Yes.
It's,
She would wait. If she arrived at the door first, she would wait until her manager, like, caught up and opened it.
Jesus. But yeah, she does open the door for you. Inside is a velvet, purplish, like red purple, like rug with pretty much black all around the walls of shelves and chairs and stuff. Everything else is black, just to make it stand out more. A woman wearing a white shirt with some tribal prints on them. Not really tribal, but kind of Hinduish themed
Mhm.
clothing stands there. She has gold necklace, gold bands around her arms. Looks around her early 20s, as described before. You've seen her before.
Mhm.
And she just turns around. She just kind of looks at you and says, been waiting for you. I was interested.
Does she
whatever."
actually, like, have an accent, like, something similar to, like, whatever language?
Hold up. I've been waiting for you. No, that doesn't work.
Okay.
Doesn't work?
Well, like,
Hmm.
well, no, because, like, if, like, Kahlidah noticed that, then she would, like, greet her in her, like, her native tongue, like, namaste or something.
Namaste. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I would assume she would have an accent, but I cannot do that accent because it is foreign.
Oh, no, I wasn't expecting you to do the accent, because I, like, fucking suck at accents, too.
Way
but-
too foreign. But yeah.
But she would, like, greet her in her native tongue.
So once you guys greet each other, she says, "Have a seat."
She'll sit down.
And your manager says, like, could you wait outside, please? I like to speak me and the model. We'll give you the details afterwards. And she's like, okay. And she walks outside the door.
She'll won't even watch her manager walk out. Should, like, keep her attention fully focused.
No, she cannot kill her now. No, it's pointless. God, and then you die. But yeah. So tell me about yourself. Like, you seem to be proud, high up in society, or at least you act like it.
Oh, well, I am from Kathmandu, Nepal. I'm from the whatever that caste system is. I suck at speaking out of character.
Castraya, something like that. Castraya,
Kshatriya, something like that. There you go.
Mr. Pronunciation Key, Castry. History, whatever. That cat.
I suck at talking. That's what it is.
Yeah,
She
maybe you
she
just
would go.
suck.
That too. Thanks, Win.
No problem.
But yeah, she'd go over like her modeling history, like why she got into modeling, like her interest in fashion design, and competitions she entered in Nepal, and how like she's like really talking like big too, like trying to make herself sound better, like more glorified than she actually is.
She looks at you, just kind of listens. Yeah. I see. So, a vast amount of experience, I'm sure. Let me tell you, it's not a shame to admit that you have nothing. I started from nothing. I was a Demai, worked as a tailor over in Kathmandu. I understand the struggle raising up in this new country. But you can't. Shut the fuck up, you angsty bitch. God.
She'd just kind of like laugh a little bit and be like, "Oh, I didn't start from nothing, but I will admit that the U.S. is much different than Nepal is. It's much harder to get a grounding here in international waters."
But there is a sense of freedom here. Once you garnish enough power or no connections, you'll get ahead in the world from anywhere.
Yes, that's certainly true. Certainly one of my goals.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, at least you are. What was that word? Fuck. Vocabulary's the limit of RP.
Don't make fun of my fucking speaking mistakes, Win.
I make fun of everybody. You gotta be honest. Fuck it, whatever. At least you have commitment to your goal.
Oh yes, I'm very driven.
She kind of looks into you, and just kind of just stare at you for a couple seconds, like, but, something feels a bit off. Something's bothering you, isn't it?
She'd kind of tilt her head, like, still smiling, but it's a false smile, and she'd be like, "What do you mean?"
Oh, nothing. Just don't worry about it. Sometimes I have too much insight into people. It just feels that way. You get a trained eye after watching things for a long time. You become fascinated by interesting tidbits. Just keep that in mind. Sorrow, etc. How jealousy can work well in the fashion world. Just gotta harness it.
I have no idea what you mean, but okay.
She smiles. It's like, well, we'll get you fitted for some clothing. Just let me talk to your manager and we'll be good.
She'll give a nod. Patiently wait.
She walks.
Still looking poised and false smiles and flattery and all that shit. Being a fake bitch.
Fake bitch.
You know, like the fake stuff you do for interviews to make yourself look better than you actually are, just so you can get fucking hired. Yeah.
She opens the door, walks outside. Pretty sure she's talking to your manager. After a few moments, walks back in. Right this way. As your manager kind of directs you, I guess. Seems like instructions were given to her.
Okay. She'll act like she'll without causing much fuss for her manager this time.
Yeah, Olivia.
She's trying to make a good impression on these people. So she's treating her manager much nicer than she usually does.
So, after a certain point, Your manager does direct you to the second floor, elevator down. Looks like a dressing room. There's a bunch of clothing. There's clothing's in the makings, hand tailored. Some work on clothing. One of the workers does, it's like, oh, new model. Let me take your measurements and we'll be on our way. So take your measurements. They wrap clothes on you, etc. Just just testing things out, see what looks good with your complexion, etc. What material matches well with your skin tone, hair color. Your manager's just standing there in silence, just watching you, almost like she's zoning out. You're not sure if that's normal for her. You hardly pay attention.
Yeah, just like, wow, good. My manager finally shut the fuck up for once. Amazing.
Wow, rude.
I mean, how long is she in that dressing room for? Because, like, if her manager is not, like, fussing over her like she usually does, can I do an empathy roll?
Go for it.
It's gonna be a bad roll, but whatever.
You try.
Yep. Oh, it's almost 666! Oh, it's so close!
Almost!
Oh,
But
so close!
you can't really tell. You're guessing maybe she's just tired or something. You're not sure. But yeah, maybe it's all that carbs crashing down on her. But yeah, you get fitted. They get you wearing a nice red and black with a bit of like ebony metal just embedded into it. A dress. It's nice. You feel comfortable in it. Almost like you're not wearing anything. You know how light it is. Feel the fabric. It's either
Just run around. I'm naked.
they run around naked. The shoes are light. They feel comfortable, which is surprising for high heels, because normally they pinch at the toe.
Yeah.
But
She'd probably comment on that, like, oh, this fabric feels so nice, it's comfortable, and that kind of over flattery.
the tailor just smiles and says, "We do our best."
Probably ask questions like, oh, is this all like hand sewn, or like, where's the fabric? Like, what kind of fabric is this?
The prototypes are hand sewn. Once we get a line going, then the rest of the design and everything is processed into mass production at a factory. But what you're wearing is first-hand prototype. Be flattered. Afterwards, they get you fitted on. Your manager is like, oh, we got another place we need to go to in this building after you're done. They're gonna start with a photo shoot. They said they'll pay a good amount for everything to be done at night. Tonight. It seem like they like to rush things.
Oh, well,
Get
I'm not
things done.
complaining.
Okay. So afterwards, they, take an elevator to the first floor. There's a photo studio. There's photographer. Go ahead and roll your expression. You get +1 for the magnanimous stress.
Yay, that reduces my penalty. That gets rid of it.
Yay.
Oh, you +2. Yeah, willpower it. Fuck!
2.
Fuck!
Well, sometimes the clothing
Fuck!
speaks louder than you yourself. Everything is fine. I mean, there's no complaint. He's posing to tell you, hey, try this pose, maybe it'll work out. Take pictures. It's like, I think we're good. Your manager's still staring there, almost absent-minded.
Okay, that's getting kind of weird. Maybe between breaks she'd be like, are you alright, Olivia?
I'm fine. I think
Sure,
I'm just tired.
you seem a little out of it.
Like I said, I think I'm just tired.
Okay.
must be the case, maybe. Oh.
Because usually around this time you'd be bothering me to eat, so maybe it's time for me to bother you to maybe eat something? I don't know.
She smiles, but when she looks at you, it's almost like she looks past you. It's like, everything is fine. I'm good.
Okay. She just go along with it. She's not gonna question it. It's like a freaking manager.
But after the last photo shoot, you know, you do your thing. It's almost, that's when the president comes down herself. I forgot, what the fuck did I name her? I actually looked up a name. Alright, I actually had a name for her. Where the fuck's my notepad? Okay, yeah, found it. Yeah, I named her ironically Ayushi, which means one with long life.
I mean, true.
Yeah, so
It's not wrong.
you know, the president does come down to watch the final photo shoot. And once everything's done, you know, photographers stop, and she snaps her finger as everybody just looks like any place you see a worker, it looks like they just kind of stood in place for a second, and then they walk out in lines, almost like their timer's up or something. You're not sure. It's a bit weird.
That is pretty fucking weird. But Kahlidah will just assume that she has them very well trained.
But your manager also walks out too.
Maybe her manager finally got a fucking clue.
Jesus.
She's focused on getting ahead here. She doesn't care about how weird people are acting.
Alright. So the president walks out and up to you and just say, "Oh, you look magnificent in the photos, seems. I'm sure, with the poses and everything. With your bone structure," and she kind of feels your cheeks, your looks, everything about you. I find interesting.
Well, I'm glad you do.
You know, it's hard and not many things catches my eye. It has to be the right fabric, the right color, the right mood, etc. Just kind of being really touchy with everything. She's touched you on the shoulder, feeling your arms.
I mean, Kahlidah is used to this. This is part of, like, having her body assessed by potential employers, so she'll go along with it. But should be saying, like, yes, thank you for your kind compliments.
It's like, no problem. Well, you certainly are proud. She grips you by the hips, just kind of feel your hip bone, etc.
Okay, that's getting kind of weird, but Kahlidah will go along with it.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll a perception if you want.
Okay, my perception sucks, but we'll see. Yep. I don't know shit.
Weird sexual tension. Only if they like what they see. And there's even more weird reason to be kinky about it with what Jazzy shows as her thing. So, you know.
So, Kahlidah doesn't notice anything.
So yeah, eventually she just gets really close, like really uncomfortably close. Her head just kind of peeks out next to your ear. It's like, and I really do like what I see. And you feel a sharp pain on the side of your neck, followed by ecstasy and pleasure.
Oh shit.
And that's where we're ended. Somewhere around that line, you pass out. or a blackout. You're not sure. Yeah, everything just go dark. You know, there's music playing, I'm sure.
Orgasm into death.
Orgasm into death. Who knows?
Yep. What a way to go.
And that's how.
Like,
that's,
you
I mean,
didn't even ask me, take me out to dinner yet. You just like fucking okay.
No, she's a woman of business. She knows what she wants to show credit.
How did everyone else die? I like missed everyone else's tutorials.
Yeah.